welcome everyone to episode 2 of Geek Gumbo Roux-Venge.
We came back.
We recorded the first episode, what, a month ago? Was it a month?
Something like that.
I can't remember.
It was before my vacation, so it's been almost a month.
Yeah. Because, work and life.
I think a month and like a day, something like that.
Maybe. Give or take.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, we had so much fun we decided to come back for another episode.
If you want to call it fun.
I called it fun.
No one else did, because no one listened to it.
Ouch.
It's alright.
We do this for fun.
For now.
And for the lulz.
Until we get rich off of it, and then we stop doing it.
So, yeah, quite a few things happened between... There's somebody honking outside.
Always, dude. It's an apartment.
Anyway, it's like the other night. I woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and there was like an alarm or siren going off.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it wasn't in my neighborhood. It was somewhere near me, but it was just going whoop whoop, whoop whoop.
Oh,
whoop, whoop,
was that night
whoop, whoop.
before last?
Yeah.
Alright, it was... I know where it was, because I was at Walgreens and I heard it too.
Oh, okay.
It was up around that area.
Okay. But it didn't stop for like 4 hours.
Yeah, when I got off at work at 4 in the morning, I went to Walgreens and I could hear it from Walgreens parking lot.
Yeah, so I don't know what the hell it was. All I know is, like I said, I got up, went to the bathroom, I tried to lay back down and go to sleep, and all I'm hearing is whoop whoop, whoop whoop.
Just
whoop,
sounds
whoop,
like a
whoop, whoop.
ICP meet. Whoop whoop.
Pretty much. Like I actually had to do some. I actually had to sleep with music on to like drown out the sound.
That's terrible.
Because it was annoying the hell out of me. I woke up again at 5:30, and I'm like, okay, turn the music off. Turn the music off. Whoop 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 whoop. I'm like, you motherfuckers. Why are you still going?
Damn.
It was annoying as hell. So yeah, a couple things happened between the last episode and this one. Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion.
That's a lot of fucking money.
That is a lot of fucking money.
$68.7 billion?
Yes.
Jesus.
That is according to this article I have pulled up from the New York Times. So essentially Microsoft has bought not only Activision, but they also bought Blizzard and King and a couple of...
King, that makes like Candy Crush and stuff like
mm-hmm.
that. Yeah.
So yeah, Microsoft now owns Candy Crush. It's kind of crazy to think. But there's been no word on if they're going to have them making games exclusively for Microsoft. I don't think that would be a very good idea.
No.
I mean, I get, like, if they wanted to be like, oh, well, make them timed exclusives.
Like it used to be. It used to be you would get Call of Duty 2 weeks earlier on PlayStation.
Well, they would release at the same time, but the DLC...
Okay, DLC was earlier.
The DLC would come out, like, a month or two earlier on PlayStation.
And you usually get, like, a demo or a trial on some of them. Like, Infinite Warfare had a 1-week trial for Xbox, I think.
Did it? I don't remember.
I think I still had the trial on my Xbox.
With your 500 gigabyte...
Alright. It's a day one edition Xbox One. Leave me alone.
I can't say much. I don't have an Xbox anymore.
Well, because you suck.
No, because the HDMI port sucked on my Xbox One S.
Eventually I'll get a new one.
But, yeah, this came out of nowhere, especially with all the bullshit that's going on at Microsoft. Or not Microsoft, at Activision.
Well, same thing, though.
Yeah, well, I don't think the transaction is, like, complete yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be...
Like pending in their bank account or something?
Something like that. I think if I'm remembering right, it's supposed to... It'll be done, like, it'll be final by summer of next year.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause, I mean, that's a lot of money to change hands, and...
Yeah, it's a little bit of money.
Plus, and one thing that's been pointed out is this is finally getting Bobby Kotick out of Activision.
Which he was the problem, right?
Yeah, he's the CEO.
Right.
And he was the one who was like... Nothing to see here, folks. There's no rape culture going on here. Bill Cosby, sweet. What's that?
Yes, indeed.
Like, and I don't remember how true this is, but it was also alleged that he was like having employees like shred damning documents and stuff like that.
That wouldn't surprise me any.
That wouldn't surprise me either.
So what do you think that means for like World of Warcraft and stuff?
I don't think it's really going to change anything.
No?
I think it's...
Maybe they'll bring it to Xbox.
I doubt it.
If they do, I might actually play it.
I doubt...
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
I
don't
see it happening because, I mean, World of Warcraft has already been going downhill for the last couple of years. And they're losing more and more subscribers to stuff like Final Fantasy 14 Online.
And RuneScape.
Are they losing more?
I don't know.
I was about to say.
I thought it was just naming dying MMOs here.
Final Fantasy 14 is thriving.
Yeah.
Actually, they just had their latest expansion came out in December. It's called Endwalker, and from what I've seen online, everybody's like, "Holy shit, it's really good." I never got past the base game of 14. I got burned out on it. So, because everybody will tell you that the base game for Final Fantasy 14 or Realm Reborn, it's not that good, story-wise. But once you get into stuff like Heaven's Ward and Stormblood and all that, that's when like the story actually gets really, really good. But I got burned out.
Yeah. Maybe one day you'll turn back to it.
Maybe, because it isn't just like, okay, you do the story mission and, okay, time to start the new expansion. No, there's like all these extra quests at the end that they added on in different patches, because that's what they'll do between expansions. They'll have patch updates and they'll add more quests.
You mean the way the MMO is supposed to work?
Yes. I don't. Final Fantasy 14 was my first MMO, so.
I've been playing. I mean, I played RuneScape from 2006
to now.
I mean, occasionally I'll get like a stint where I'll hop on for like a month or two, and then I'm done for.
But you mostly just mess with the private servers.
Yeah. I haven't even done much of that lately. I haven't done much gaming in general lately. I haven't had time.
Same.
Between work and side business and.
Well, I'll just come home from work and be like, I don't feel like playing anything.
Yeah, that's called depression.
And that's why I took off sick the last couple of days from work. Actually, lately though, with the new Pokemon Legends Arceus, I'll play it in handheld while I lay in bed and binge whatever on Hulu or Netflix.
Yeah, that works. I've been looking at it. It looks like a fun game.
It is very fun. The gameplay loop might get a little boring to some people though, because
you don't have to fight anymore, right?
You don't have to, but they like encourage it because that's like the best way to earn experience for your Pokemon. But the gameplay loop that will probably throw some people off is the gathering and the crafting. Because it's not like, okay, go to a shop and buy more Pokeballs. It's like, no, you have to craft your own Pokeballs. So you have to go out in the world and find the materials for it, and then you have to craft it.
That's like Minecraft meets Pokemon.
Kind of, yeah.
Ta-da.
But, no, it's a really fun game. I've probably, I don't know how many hours I've sunk into it. I'm near the last major area. That's one thing that it gets compared to is Monster Hunter. Okay. And I can kind of agree on that. Like I said, with Monster Hunter, you're going out, you're hunting monsters to get items, to make better weapons, to fight better monsters, and yada yada.
Yeah.
So it's very similar.
That sounds okay then.
It's fun though. Plus, you actually have an incentive to actually complete the Pokedex now.
Right.
It's not just okay.
Yeah, because there's rewards for completing it and stuff. So
there's rewards
I've heard about that.
There's rewards for completing it. You rank up with the Survey Corps in the game by, just and not just catching Pokemon, but like, see Chimchar use Ember 5 times,
right.
Or how many of these you caught without being seen, how many you've caught during the night, how many you've caught during the day. There's different little things, and it's cool.
It's pretty. I mean, it gives a whole new aspect to the game.
It's definitely very refreshing for the Pokemon series because Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I got them day one, played for about an hour and got bored.
Yeah.
But then again, I was never a big fan of Generation 4.
Right.
I played it once like 10 years ago. And I made it through, but...
Ain't that like Trubbish and all that?
No, I think that was Generation 5.
Ugh.
Maybe.
I'm a Gen 1 Pokemoner.
You're a Gen 1er?
Gen 1er.
That's what they call people who can't let go of Gen 1. They're called Gen 1ers.
That's me, I guess. I mean, I started with yellow, so...
I mean, I started with red, blue, and yellow as well, but Generation 2 was always my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know why, just Generation 2 clicked with me. I loved it.
As you wear a Pikachu shirt.
Yeah, as I'm wearing a Pikachu shirt.
Like Gen 1er. Yikes.
But, so, yeah, Microsoft, this is an interesting move for them, considering last year they bought Bethesda.
Right.
So, but, of course, to respond to that, and then although Sony will deny that, Sony bought Bungie.
Yeah.
For $3.6 billion.
So that's nothing.
Yeah.
Compared to what Microsoft just spent, that's nothing.
Right. Well, then you gotta also remember though, Bungie is a lot smaller than Activision Blizzard, and
well, Microsoft also got 3 companies out of it.
Pretty much.
Technically.
Pretty much. But they did announce when it was announced that they were buying Bungie. They wanted to make it clear that Bungie is still going to be its own thing. It's going to be a multi-platform studio with the option to self-publish. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, I know that's what a lot of people were worried about with the Microsoft acquisition.
Is that it's just going to be exclusive to Xbox and PC?
Because they've never come out and said that it wasn't.
Right, which, I mean, you never know, but it's...
I feel like it would be a dumb move. I mean...
It really would, especially with Bethesda.
Right. But especially with Activision, just Call of Duty in general.
Yeah.
So that's cut down 1/3 of your player base right there.
Pretty much.
You know, even though PC is one of the biggest for Call of Duties.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's one of the biggest.
I would have thought Xbox would have been bigger.
I mean, most of your big streamers and stuff are all PC.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that.
I used to always just go by how many copies we would get in at GameStop.
Right. But you would never see PC stats on that.
Yeah, no, we would literally get okay, here's 20 boxes of Xbox One versions, here's 20 boxes of PlayStation versions, and here's 2 copies of PC.
Yeah.
And I would always think, who the fuck is playing this on PC? Apparently there's a lot more
people. Who the fuck is buying the disc to play it on PC? Everybody else just downloads it.
This was also 2011, 2012.
So back in which ones was that? 2012? Was that Black Ops 2?
Black Ops 2.
Yeah. I guess that wasn't as big on PC.
I don't know.
But now with Warzone and stuff like that, a lot of that's all PC players.
Yeah. So, excuse me. But yes, Bungie, speaking of Bungie, also bought by Sony. They're also apparently they've been working on a new IP for the last couple of years.
You think it's gonna be another futuristic?
I don't know.
Shooter type.
I don't know. One of our coworkers who's big into Destiny mentioned that it's not Destiny 3.
Well, no, they said new IP.
Yeah. So I don't know. It could literally be anything. I don't think there's been any leaks or
Which is surprising.
anything. Yeah, very surprising. But it also explains. He also pointed out he had noticed that they were pulling the Destiny expansions off of Game Pass.
I never even noticed that. Yeah,
leading up to the announcement that they were getting bought by Sony.
Yeah, I didn't even. I mean, I look at Game Pass pretty often to see what's on there, and I didn't even notice that Destiny was gone.
I had forgotten, but then again, it's also I said, you know what? I also noticed that they were starting to pop up on PlayStation Now.
Really?
Which is the PlayStation equivalent. Which there's been rumors that Sony's going to merge PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now, but there hasn't been anything confirmed.
Now, what's the difference between those two? Because I don't have PlayStation at all. So.
PlayStation Plus is basically the equivalent to Gold.
Okay.
Microsoft Gold. It lets you play online. It's $60 for a year, and every month you get free games for being a subscriber to PlayStation Plus.
So if they merge it, it'll basically be like Game Pass Ultimate.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
But the cool thing with PlayStation Now is it's got multiple. It's actually like Game Pass. It's got multiple generations of PlayStation games available. It's got some PS2, some PS3, some PS4, a handful of PS5
I would
games.
like it just for like the PS2, like PS2, PS3 games.
But the kind of downside to it is some games you can only stream them. You can't. It's not like with Game Pass where you download it to your console. Some of them you have to have an internet connection and stream it.
Okay.
But
I get
other
it.
than that, it's
Yeah, go play some like Underground.
I don't think they have that on there.
Need for Speed Underground.
I haven't looked at PlayStation Now in a while.
So check it and let me know. Some like Thug 2.
I might actually be able to.
That would be pretty fun.
They're definitely not going to have that on there.
I mean, I can hope.
I mean, yeah, you can hope.
So I said Thug 2, some Underground. Underground 2 was the best.
Okay.
What else?
They just recently added to PlayStation Now Final Fantasy XII: The Zodiac Age, Mortal Kombat 11, and the definitive edition of Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Yeah, so PlayStation got Vice City, and Xbox got San Andreas.
Oh, wow.
They split them up.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
I definitely downloaded and played the shit out of the San Andreas edition.
Okay, let's see.
Did y'all get Among Us?
I don't know.
We got Among Us. Nobody plays Among Us, but we have it.
Right, I was about to say.
I seen it, I was like, oh, that's cool. Anyway.
No, Among Us is not on there. I've got them all. Like, there's a good bit. Let's see if they have Need for Speed. They have Ninja Gaiden.
Close to Need for Speed.
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. Ninja Gaiden Sigma Nuts?
Stigma nuts in you.
Now, this is weird. They have Ninja Gaiden 3 and they have Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. Which I don't get.
Is it a different edition, or?
I guess I never played Ninja Gaiden 3, so
Yeah, okay.
they do not have. Oh, they have Need for Speed Rivals.
Ah, that one sucked. No, we want PlayStation 2 Need for Speed.
See, a lot of the PS2 games that they do have were like PlayStation exclusives, like Ape Escape 2.
Played that.
Now this makes me kind of mad though. They have Ape Escape 2, but they won't add PlayStation 1 games. They never had Ape Escape 1.
That sucks. It was a really fun. It was like a skateboarding game for PS1. I don't remember the name of it. I remember the game vividly.
Simpsons skateboarding?
No, that wasn't a Simpsons game. I can never remember the name of it, but it was like a secret character in there, and she was on roller skates instead of a skateboard. It was a really fun game.
Interesting.
Played the shit out of it when I was a kid.
One game I played the shit out of on PS1, and I found out years later that everybody was like, "Oh my god, this game was so fucking horrible," was Razor Freestyle Scooter.
Oh, I remember that.
I loved that game. I rented it multiple times from Blockbuster.
Okay, the one I was thinking of is called Street Skater.
I think I've heard of that one.
Let me pull it up.
Street Skater.
But it was like original, like SK8ER.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It was a skater boy. It says see you later,
There you
boy.
go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I played the hell out of that game.
That just screams 90s.
It was a 2?
What? Oh, apparently, you can now access PlayStation Now on your PC. Which that's pretty cool.
You do the same thing with
Xbox
Xbox and Game Pass. Yeah.
That is, oh wow.
Yeah, it was one of those kind of games, man. Like the scrolling skateboard selectors.
Why was that happy face a sperm?
It was like a knockoff Neversoft logo,
Oh god.
basically.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, it was like a Tony Hawk, but timed, and I don't know, it's
Wow.
a super fun game.
It looks super fun. I might actually have to, find a totally legit copy of this.
If you do, you should stream it or record something. Because that would be fun to watch again. And when you get your house all fixed up, I'll come over and play.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Along with your VR that you never got the piece for.
I did get the piece for it.
You got it now that you have no room to use VR.
Yeah, well, I had it before the storm.
You just didn't care enough to
I just
tell
forgot I had it.
me. You just didn't care enough to tell me. I understand.
Anywho.
Anyway, I was looking to see what was on.
You're going to see what's on Game Pass?
Yeah. See what...
Oh, I forgot Edge of Eternity came out.
Yeah, this is all, that's the new stuff. See Among Us. Look at that. Big Chungus Among Us.
Big chunks.
They need to put Battlefield 2042 on here.
Wait. They did? Or
No, they need to.
Oh, they need to. I was like... I mean, why not? They have Battlefield 1, 4, 5.
Right.
Fuck 2 and 3, I mean, am I right?
I mean, no thanks, but okay. Fallout 76.
Yeah, because there's so many people playing Fallout 76.
Yeah, I mean, there's some decent games on here. Sea of Thieves. I've always thought about downloading it, but I feel like you need friends for it.
You kind of do. I mean, you can run solo in that game, but it is way more fun.
Yeah.
To run with friends,
which I don't have, so
especially well, you don't have friends that have an Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah. No Man's Sky. Go play No.
Yeah, they just announced No Man's Sky for the Switch.
Did they fix it?
Yeah, it's supposedly really, really good now.
Yeah, I heard it was a really fun game,
I've been
though.
debating picking up a copy of it because I did play it at launch. When it was an exclusive to PS4, and
I remember how bad you said it was.
Ooh, it was rough.
I do like that there's Ark on here now. I might have to download that one day.
I've heard Ark is pretty fun. The one game I'm very surprised. Guy that used to work with us, Tony. He tried to get me to play Anthem.
Really?
I think he played it for a little while.
I actually talked to Tony this morning.
Yeah, he saw he got his license and all that.
Yeah, I shot him a message. We talk every few days. Oh well, we can play Boyfriend Dungeon. Here we go.
That is actually a very fun game.
Alright, you would have played it.
I have played Boyfriend Dungeon.
That shouldn't surprise me the way it does.
You romance your swords. Like, it's set in a world where there's people that can turn into weapons. And you can literally romance your weapons. It is fantastic. It's very tongue-in-cheek.
Yikes.
It's very tongue-in-cheek and it's very fun, though. It's kind of like, I don't want to say it's roguelike, but it's a dungeon crawler.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But it's like a dungeon crawler mixed sort of with a dating sim.
It's weird. You get all the fucking Dooms, man.
That's awesome.
Even Doom 64.
The only Doom I've ever played was the 2016 remake.
Really?
And I never finished the story mode, but the multiplayer for that game was fantastic.
Yeah, I know multiplayers are really fun.
It was so much fun, and I never understood why every gaming outlet was like, oh yeah, the multiplayer, it sucks. I'm like...
I've seen gameplay of it, it looked like fun. I mean, Rooster Teeth did a gameplay of it, and it looked like fun.
And I did play a bunch of it. It was fun. It was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah, well, there's the San Andreas edition.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, so we got San Andreas, PlayStation's
got Vice City, and nobody gets GTA 3. Aww.
Which kind of sucked. I would have liked to play all three of them, but I'm not paying for them.
Yeah. I wonder how much is GameStop selling them for right now?
It's probably still 60. I mean, the remake was fun. Well, not remake, just the remaster was fun. You know, it was still as glitchy and buggy as it always is.
Right.
But I mean...
Well, I think the one thing that people had... PS4 and Xbox One versions are $40 on sale right now.
That's not too bad.
But I think the biggest grief people had with the definitive edition was that, yes, it was still buggy, it still ran like shit, And what pissed a lot of people off was that they delisted the old PC versions that people had like made mods and stuff for to make it run a hell of a lot better.
Right.
They had like a lot of quality of life improvement mods.
Yeah, I've looked at a lot of the mods for it. It made the games look really good.
Mm-hmm.
New Skate's coming out. You seen that?
Is there actually like...
They haven't like announced it fully, but if you look on Twitter...
You can play Skatebird.
Anyway, if you look on Twitter and go to Skate on Twitter, it's a big banner at the top that says, "We're working on it."
Oh, I do remember seeing that.
And I hear, you hear new stuff every now and then about it.
Huh.
But, man, I'm so excited.
That's weird. Twitter's like, haha, you can't log in.
GG, nerd.
That's weird.
But yeah, I'm very excited for a new Skate game. That's one of the few games that I will buy day one.
There you go.
Like, no questions asked.
Especially if they got a steelbook case. I know.
Especially if they got
I know
steelbook
your
case.
preference to steelbook cases.
I don't have as many anymore. I only have 3 right now.
I don't mind steelbook cases because I have a couple of like 1 or 2 games that are steelbook cases, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them as you are.
Yeah, I just like the way they look.
They do look cool.
I have some good ones.
Like I have the steelbook edition for Shin Megami Tensei 5 for the Switch. It looks cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting.
Same thing with Metroid Dread.
I'm waiting to find a Vanguard one. That would be nice.
You know there's probably somebody selling it on eBay, right?
Yeah, but you can go to GameStop and eventually you'll find one on
Yeah.
the shelf. Eventually somebody will be dumb enough to turn one in.
Because that's another thing I've been doing too lately is like if I go to GameStop and I buy a pre-owned game and it has one of those shitty generic cases that they have, there's like a whole market for replacement cases on eBay.
And I don't think they're that expensive either.
They're
depending on the game.
Depending on the game, I think the most I paid for one is like $10.
That's not that bad then.
No.
I don't know, something about steelbook cases. Oh, I got a PlayStation game up there that's a steelbook. Just because this is a Homefront.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Don't even have the game anymore. I gave the game to a friend.
You just wanted the steelbook?
I just wanted the steelbook.
Sad part is Homefront: The Revolution was, from what I heard, not a very good game.
So the inside of the steelbook's really
That
nice.
is really cool. It actually makes me want to find a copy of this game just to try it out.
Yeah, and the back's really nice.
But like I said, I've heard bad things about that game. Like I said, heard is not so good. Oh no, don't let blue fall.
Yeah, there's really good steelbooks. Like, Modern Warfare steelbook is great.
That's pretty cool too.
And it's a great holder for GTA 5. So
Why do you? Never mind.
you know, games get mixed up sometimes
Yeah.
in the heat of the moment. So wait, what's in GTA 5 then? Yeah, Modern Warfare steelbook.
It's like a video I saw the other day where it's like, has this ever happened to you? He opens up a case for like God of War and there's like Final Fantasy in there. He opens the Final Fantasy case, there's an open season game in there. He like goes through like 7 different cases before he finally finds God of War.
Still have my GTA 5 giant map.
Oh, nice.
Never even took it out.
Here's the steelbook for Metroid.
Oh, that's cool looking.
It is really cool. That's in the back. This is just like the background of the planet that you're on.
I almost bought the Battlefield steelbook from Best Buy.
It's really creepy, like seeing all the Emmys behind Samus. Fuck those things, by the way. They are annoying as hell.
It's cool as shit looking.
Yeah.
I almost bought the Battlefield one from Best Buy until I realized there was no game inside of it. It was just the steelbook.
Yeah,
case.
they sell just the steelbook case.
And it was like $20.
Yeah, no.
I was like, go fuck yourself.
Especially if it's for like something like Battlefield 5. It's like, no, fuck you.
But it was the new Battlefield.
Oh, 2042.
Yeah.
Oh, huh. Well, I mean, I guess then yeah, no, I'm still not paying $20 $20 just for a steelbook case.
No, not just for a steelbook.
I think I do remember seeing those.
I couldn't do it. Maybe I'll have to go on eBay later and just search up a bunch of steelbooks. Maybe get rid of all of these that aren't steelbooks. What if I find a Modern Warfare 2 steelbook?
Let's find out.
I mean, I know Guitar Hero's not gonna have steelbook,
I doubt that.
but if they did, that would be cool.
Unless you like look on Etsy or something.
Slowly reach for the phone.
Alright, Modern Warfare.
I'm tired of looking at Etsy right now.
Oh yeah.
I look at Etsy all day long.
Huh. They're selling, for $20.
Is that the steelbook?
Yeah. For the hardened edition from when it came out.
Is that all three of those cases?
No, that's the case, and it came in a sleeve, and it also came with an art book.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would actually consider spending $20 on that.
Yeah. And plus, it's I think it's not just the case; it's actually the game too.
I don't have the game.
I know you don't.
I have the game. I'm gonna be searching on there later. Because if I could find just the case for $10, I'd be down for that.
Let's see. Steelbook.
And then I'll work on getting all the Call of Duty steelbook cases. From COD 4 and on.
Okay, computer, you tell me I got Discord notifications, but
It won't open Discord.
it won't fucking. I hate this computer. Call of Duty. Here you go. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Steelbook, steel case with manual, no game disc, $12.74.
That's not bad.
Plus $5.30 shipping.
That's kind of bad. That's still $20.
Yeah, with tax, about $20 with tax. Here's one, $15 or best offer.
I gave you a nickel.
Okay. Let's go ahead and close
A
that.
shiny nickel.
I get the feeling after I leave here you're gonna go down a rabbit hole of eBay looking for steelbook cases.
You know. So is there anything else going on? Gaming news?
This isn't gaming news, but I just noticed that this was uploaded today. The autopsy report's in on Bob Saget's death.
Yeah.
Apparently he had COVID-19 and he died as a result of blunt head trauma.
Blunt head trauma.
So I'm guessing he fell in his apartment or...
But they found him in his bed. Oh, maybe he hit his head, then he laid down.
Maybe.
Maybe concussion?
It could have been a concussion, but, and I gotta love this, CNN, don't change.
Please do.
It is, in my opinion, this is a quote from the Orange County Medical Examiner's Office.
Okay.
It is, in my opinion, that the death of Robert Saget, a 65-year-old white male...
Wow, they just ruined Bob Saget for me.
Found unresponsive in a hotel room is the result of blunt head trauma. It is most probable that the decedent suffered an unwitnessed fall backwards and struck the posterior aspect of his head. So he fell backwards and hit his head. But apparently also a PCR test showed that he was positive for COVID-19. So
imagine doing a COVID test on a dead guy?
No.
Like, how far do we stick this thing up there?
Oh,
Guess it doesn't really matter, does it?
Oh, God damn it. But apparently, and this one was also kind of shocking. The autopsy noted that he had an enlarged heart and 95% blocked on one side. So that's
95.
How was he
that's
not dead sooner?
Heart attack waiting to happen right there.
That's a massive heart attack waiting to happen.
Yikes. Rest in peace, Mr. Robert Saget.
Mr. Robert Saget. But, I mean, this just, when it first came out that he died, a lot of people in my family were joking, oh, maybe he died of a cocaine overdose. Because, I mean, I don't know much about Bob Saget. Apparently he had a coke problem. I don't know.
I thought he was clean, though.
He might have been.
I thought he used to have a problem.
Well, I mean, everybody thought Chris Cornell was clean, but,
That's true. Everybody thinks I'm clean, but...
No, you're filthy.
Oh man, that's good.
But as far as other gaming news, they had the Nintendo Direct. Was it yesterday?
Yesterday, the day before.
I think it was yesterday. Bunch of announcements.
Sports.
Yeah, Switch
Sports.
Switch Sports, I think it's called.
That looked like fun.
It did look like fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Online. Do you do multiplayer with it?
Too bad my Switch's Wi-Fi antenna don't work anymore.
And too bad I got rid of my Switch. I'm gonna have to get a new one.
I don't know if it would work with the Switch Lite though, because a lot of the stuff was showing that you needed the Joy-Cons. I was using motion controls.
I just want to play bowling again.
I just want to play the sword fighting game.
Bowling looked like fun, and the soccer one was cool because you're like strapped.
Yeah, it said it was going to come with a strap for your foot. That sounds cool. That sounds like somebody's going to get kicked in the face.
That sounds like somebody
or in the crotch. There's going to be drunken Switch sports parties.
Hell yeah! At my house every night,
and someone's going to get kicked in the nuts.
We start off with Wii Sports. We end up with Mario Kart. And a hospital trip.
That was another thing that got announced with. It wasn't a new Mario Kart, but they announced essentially a season pass for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I want to say it was $25, but they're going to be adding over 50 new tracks over the course of this year and next year.
That's a lot, still.
It is. It's a lot of tracks. I was like, man, that's cool. Too bad I don't really play Mario Kart online.
I played the hell out of Mario Kart when I had my Switch. I loved Mario Kart.
I know you loved the hell out of it.
It was so much fun. Even when I was riding with Dylan, he would bring his Switch, and for lunch we would just play Mario Kart. And then I bought his Switch from him.
Oh yeah, and then you sold it.
And then I sold it like 3 days later.
Because you realized
for more.
Because you realized, oh shit, I just did an impulse buy.
Oh god, I'm never gonna use this, am I?
Yeah.
Yep. And I sold it for like almost $100 more than what I bought it for.
GG. Another thing got announced for if you have a Nintendo Switch online, there's the Nintendo NES and SNES games that you can play for free. They announced Earthbound Beginnings and Earthbound for each one, respectively, which people were excited for. I not so much, because I've never really played the Earthbound series, and everybody's still clamoring for the sequel to Earthbound, which was called Mother 3. Which is weird, because the whole series in Japan is called Mother. It's like Mother, Mother 2, and Mother 3.
And then it got switched to Earthbound.
And then Mother 2 came to the US on the SNES, but they called it Earthbound because they never released Mother 1 on the NES in America.
Huh.
And then years later, they did release it for like the Wii U Virtual Console, and then they called it Earthbound Beginnings. So
it's very strange.
It is strange. It's almost Final Fantasy-ish levels. Almost.
Just about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as of right now, though, pretty much every main numbered Final Fantasy game is available in America. Officially, not fan translated or anything like that. Though, from what I've seen online, the the old fan translation of Final Fantasy V changed the name of the main character from Bartz to Butts.
Butts?
Well, you can name the character anything you want, but canonically the character is named Bartz.
Butts.
But in the fan translation it was Butts.
That's even better. I like Butts. I think that's a better name.
I'm sure.
Guess I can say I'm a Butts guy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Was your favorite wrestler Mr. Ass? A lot of people forget that was an actual wrestler in the 90s, Mr. Ass.
Did you see that the original Halo composers are suing Microsoft?
What?
For unpaid royalties dating back 20 years.
That does not surprise me.
Yeah.
They probably saw like, oh, you got $68 billion to burn buying Activision.
Give me my $250.
Right. That's a shame.
That is a shame. There's a refund petition for Battlefield 2042 right now.
Yikes.
Got over 70,000 signatures.
Yikes.
They could just refund that game to me. I want the game. I don't even have it, but I played it and I didn't think it was that bad.
Well, you don't have it anymore?
I never had it.
Oh.
I had the trial of it.
Oh.
It was like a 24-hour trial, and I used all 24 hours.
Yeah, I would say I feel bad for DICE, but I don't.
I said I thought it was okay.
Considering how they handled the release of Battlefield 5 last year.
Right.
Or not last year, year before last, I think it was. Or I mean, when you are so petty that at your launch party for your game, you make a big banner of all the criticisms your game has just to mock it, I mean, that's...
I guess they'll have another one for the next Battlefield.
I guess, yeah.
GTA remasters have sold 10 million copies so far.
That is surprising.
That's a
With
good little bit for a remaster.
It's a good little bit for a remaster, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people bought it just for the nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of thinking about picking it up now that I see that it's on sale. So
The remaster?
yeah,
Or the trilogy?
yeah.
I mean, like I said, San Andreas was fun. I would have loved to play Vice City again. I was real young when I played Vice City the first time.
I never played any of them, I played them, but I never seriously played them
Mm-hmm.
because my parents were pretty strict about M-rated games with me.
Right.
So of course they were like, no, you're not going to play Grand Theft Auto. So a lot of the time I would end up borrowing a copy from a friend, and when I did have it, I would just put in cheat codes and run around destroying everything.
Yeah, that's what everybody does.
Yeah.
My wonderful parents, my dad bought me the original GTA, the top-down GTA.
Oh wow. See, but
from Toys R Us.
But the original GTA is so tame now.
Yeah.
Compared to
what it is now.
Yeah.
But at the time.
Oh yeah.
He bought it for me at Toys R Us while the employee tried to talk him out of it. And my dad just looks over to him and he goes, "You know not to do or say any of the things that happen in this game, right?" And I'm like, "Uh-huh." And he goes, "Good enough for me. Buy the game."
And then the first day you had your license, you ran over that pedestrian.
We're not supposed to talk about that. That didn't happen. Legally.
That actually reminds me of a time when I was 13, and it was for my birthdays, and my aunt and my cousins were in town, and I had a bunch of birthday money, so Mom was like, "Hey, I'll take you to Walmart and you can buy a video game." I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" 13. Fuck yeah, I get to buy a video game. I have money. I can buy a video game.
Finally.
So while we're in Walmart, we're looking at the games, and my cousin's like, "Dude, you should get Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance," because that was the newest Mortal Kombat at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I, being young and naive, not knowing a damn thing about the ESRB rating system, I probably didn't pay attention to it purposefully, but I went to the lady that was working there and was like, "Can I get this?" And she was like, "Where's your mom?" She didn't even say to me no. She goes, "Where's your parents?" And right on cue, my mom is walking towards the electronics with my aunt, and I'm like, "Oh, she's right there." And Mom's like, "Yeah, he can buy it. Why not?" Because also my mom doesn't know anything about
Without knowing, she just
my mom
can have it.
Yeah, my mom didn't know anything about the ESRB. The only video game my mom has played is Dr. Mario.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Not even original Mario, Dr. Mario.
Dr. Mario. What are you looking for on your Xbox?
I noticed the other day that they had Manhunt on here. Did you ever play Manhunt? Or Manhunt?
Manhunt? Yeah, a long time ago.
The game that was so bad it got pulled from shelves.
I don't know about the first one. I know the second one got heavily censored.
Yeah.
The second one got heavily censored even in the US because it was so...
It It was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad also bought me that game.
GG.
But that was great.
But yeah, so we got home and I was like, Dad, Mom bought me Mortal Kombat. And my dad's like, why did you buy our son that? He didn't say anything because he already knew. He was like, he's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. What am I going to do? Go out and rip somebody's spine out?
I mean, that would be cool.
That would be cool. But I mean,
gruesome, but cool.
I mean, I'm 13 though. I'm pretty sure I can't do that now, even at 31.
God, you're old.
Fuck off. I was about to say 32, but then I remembered. I got a couple more months. I just got a few more months before I'm 32.
Did you see that GTA 6 is in development?
Yes, because that same coworker I mentioned earlier that plays Destiny was jonesing for leaks on it.
He has been bored of GTA 5 for the longest, but he still plays it because...
Well, yeah, I mean, he's also bored of Destiny, but he still plays it. He's also bored of DC Universe, but he still plays it.
Plays the shit out of it. Yeah.
You know, he'll be like, yeah, it's so boring, and then he'll come back from the weekend like, hey, what'd you do this weekend? I played some DC Universe.
I played DC Universe all week.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. Great.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, reportedly it's well underway. So, 2042 will probably get it.
Probably.
Something like that. Nah,
with the PlayStation 7.
PlayStation 84. iPhone 97. They're speculating that it'll be launched in 24.
That does sound reasonable.
Yeah, 2 years. I don't know if I can wait that long though.
I mean,
I'm going to because I want it to be a good game. But
well, yeah. I was about to say I can wait because
I have nothing to play right now. So I've been playing Division 2 again.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's how bored I've been lately.
Damn.
I mean, I love Division 2. It's such, like, Division games in general are fun, but I just have nothing else. Like, on my Xbox right now is 2K16 WWE.
I was about to say, I noticed that.
I was like, oh.
And that's the version you got for free with
games with
gold.
gold.
I love how they put that on the Xbox now. It's like, oh yeah, you have this game in your library, but you got it because you're a gold subscriber, so you didn't technically buy it. It's like we gave it to you.
I can still play it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because unlike with PlayStation Plus, if your PlayStation Plus lapses, you can't play any of those free games you got from PlayStation Plus.
I think Xbox might be the same way though.
No, because I didn't have gold for a couple of months, and I was still able to play the games that I had.
I don't know. I don't have to pay for my subscription until like September.
But you know, if you let your PlayStation Plus lapse and you try to go play one of
lost everything. Damn.
Well, no, you don't lose everything.
I mean, like the game.
You just won't be able to start it. It'll still be installed on your hard drive. You just can't start it.
Still taking up all your hard drive space.
Right.
Speaking of hard drive space. I got almost 90 gigs free still.
Woo!
And I have 5 games downloaded. One of which takes like 100 megabytes.
You mean 100 gigabytes?
No. 100 megabytes. Minecraft is super small, dude.
Really?
Minecraft,
I would have thought it had at least been like a gig.
Minecraft is super small. Okay, I guess it is a gig.
I was about to say.
The game itself, though, typically isn't. My save data is 1.3 gigs.
Wow.
So it's what, 600 megabytes?
Yeah.
Roughly.
Okay, so, yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
You never got an external hard drive or anything?
No, they're expensive. To get a decent one is like $80, $90. But I'm also trying to get the new Xbox, so.
Oh, yeah.
Which I'm going to go with the Series X, because it has, what, a terabyte?
Yeah.
I'm not going to know what to do with that. I could download almost 10 games. Almost. I always have to do like the swap around of like deleting games and reinstalling games.
Yeah, that sucks.
I've deleted Call of Duty so many times.
A Seagate 2 terabyte external hard drive is $59.
But don't you need an SSD to be able to?
I don't know.
To run them because I think if you save them onto an external, then the read, write,
Well, they have a WD Black, which is like the ones that they always promote for like the PlayStation and all that. 2 terabytes, $72.
That's not too bad.
No.
Those are usually like really expensive.
Yeah, but I don't know if this. I don't know if this is an M.2 SSD. I think it is. No, it's an external.
Okay.
It's an external because they also promote the WD Black SSDs, M.2 SSDs for the PlayStation 5 since they finally updated the firmware to expand your internal storage.
Yeah.
Because that was one thing people pointed out when the PS5 first came out and like disassembly videos were happening of it. People just, because they're like, hey, I got this rare console that nobody else can find. I'm going to take it apart.
That's like the dudes that used to buy like Xboxes from GameStop midnight release and then just go in the parking lot and break them.
Oh, God.
That used to always piss me off. Or the people that get like iPhones and stuff, they just take it out and then they just break it in front of everybody.
And it's like, I got money to piss away.
Yeah, basically. Like, what a dick. I think I'm in jail now. Too far?
No, because I'd probably be wishing the same thing.
It's probably a serial killer. Like, out of here.
They're coming for you now.
I mean, whatever. I'm tracked anyway.
Oof.
They got a chip in my neck. Like a damn dog. I like to put the leaflet. Whatever.
You're making a joke because you're vaccinated.
Yeah, basically.
No, then I have the same chip then.
Yeah, hey, chip friends.
Chip bros.
Just need some salsa. Oh, man.
Oh, lordy.
What you got?
So continuing with the last episode, we decided to look in the Am I the Asshole subreddit.
Mm-hmm.
And I found this one, and just like the last one, I'm going just by the title alone. Am I the asshole for asking my boyfriend to stop emulating Winnie the Pooh?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this conflict came up recently because I, 24 female, moved in with my boyfriend, 25 male. The issue is that he has started walking around the apartment and spending most of his days completely bottomless. Dick out with just his shirt on. He calls this, quote-unquote, Winnie the Poohing. He told me he started it during work from home because he thought it was funny to be on Zoom and just not have pants on.
Okay, that is kind of funny.
I'll be honest, it makes me a little uncomfortable. It makes me a little uncomfortable for him to just constantly have his penis out in front of me. So I have requested that he just wear boxers at least. He thinks I'm trying to be too controlling and that I should appreciate his body. However, it just feels kind of unsanitary and weirdly dangerous. He was cooking with oil and a drop of oil spat out of the pan and landed on his penis. So am I the asshole for not wanting to constantly look at my boyfriend's penis? I mean...
Dicks are gross.
Yeah.
I got fat, so I didn't have to look at mine.
Okay.
Can you imagine, like, a Zoom work call, and you're just, like, no pants, just, free balling it, and you just forget and stand up randomly?
Okay, OP has offered the following explanation for why they think they might be the asshole. I think I might be an asshole because it is his body, and he is free to do with it what he wants, and it's not necessarily wrong, just strange.
I think the problem is he's called it Winnie the Poohing.
Yeah, that's it's...
That is a kid's book, sir.
You're right. It also, like, and this is probably just my mind going into the gutter, it's like, it sounds sexual.
What does? Winnie the Poohing?
Winnie the Poohing. It sounds like a scat fetish. Ah, yeah, Winnie the Poohing.
Why'd you have to go there?
Because I'm me.
I was trying not to think about it.
Well, anyway, so one of the responses OP got was, not the asshole, is he being funny? No. Clever? No. Respecting your boundaries and comfort? Absolutely not. Is there any good reason he shouldn't stop immediately? No. Do I admire his unwavering commitment to the stupidest bit of all time? Undeniably. And see, like... I'm all for, like, if you're in your home and you want to walk around naked.
Right.
Or walk around in your underwear or shirtless.
I feel like most of us do.
Yeah. Well, I can't.
Well, not right now, but...
Yeah. But, like, I've never once thought, you know what, I'm going to keep my shirt on and walk around with my dick hanging out.
No, if anything, it's going to be the other way around.
Right. I'll wake up and be like, I don't feel like putting a shirt on.
Yeah.
Or I don't feel like putting clothes on, so I'll walk around in my underwear. Or
right,
something
just a pair of boxers and socks for me. Cause
socks for me as well, because
I don't go barefoot.
Floor gets cold.
Yeah. My carpet gets cold.
No, see, if I had carpet, I wouldn't be wearing socks.
I don't like the way carpet feels on my feet.
I do, because I'm weird like that.
You got problems.
I know. My life is problems.
What the fuck, though? I wonder if you walked around in, like, a yellow shirt all day.
No, red shirt.
Red shirt. Red shirt all day.
As long as he doesn't do, like, a Bert Kreischer. One of his stand-ups, he talked about how he snuck up on his wife, whipped his dick out and put it on her shoulder and went, "Wah, probably want a cracker."
It's like bat winging.
The funniest part was his wife was like, he put his dick on my shoulder and made it pretend it was a parrot. And he goes, no, not a parrot. It was a cockatiel.
It was a miniature swallow.
But I don't know if I can say OP is the asshole or not on this one.
No, I don't think so. That's weird.
Like, honestly, if my girlfriend, that doesn't exist.
If his hand.
Pamela. If my girlfriend that doesn't exist woke up one morning and was like, I'm just going to walk around with my vag hanging out. No, that'd still be like...
Yeah, it'd be a little weird after a while. Yeah.
I don't know why, it feels like going bottomless is weird.
Yeah, it feels wrong.
I won't say wrong, but...
No, it feels wrong.
It just feels weird.
It's dirty.
It also just makes me think of Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. Because they escape Guantanamo Bay and they like go find one of their friends. He's like, I'm bringing back the bottomless trend. So they're like, he's having a party at his house and everybody is walking around with...
Oh, God, everybody's Winnie the Pooh in it, see?
Yeah, everybody was Winnie the Pooh in it. Winnie the Pooh.
This guy started a fashion trend. All because he stood up at the wrong time on a Zoom call. Oh, man.
That's weird.
Alright, I got one for you now.
I kind of wish your wife was here to like ask her this question. Like, what would you do if you started doing that?
She'd probably cut it off or something.
Oh, Jesus.
You know. She's a little brutal sometimes.
She's such a sweet lady.
To you?
Yeah.
No, she's alright. But she would not enjoy that.
She would not stand for you freeballing it.
No, and I wouldn't stand either. I would be dangling a little bit. Alright.
Anyway.
Am I the asshole for not wanting my husband to go see Batman when our baby is due? Why do I feel like this is a coworker of ours? One that just had a baby.
Yeah. But no new Batman movies come out recently.
No. This is probably a while back. Alright, it says, my 24 female, husband, 28 male, and I are expecting a baby. As you may know, there's a new Batman movie releasing on early March. My husband is a big fan of that kind of stuff and wants to see it on opening day. The issue is that our estimated due date is exactly on that day. I know that only a fraction of babies are born on the exact date, but I've always been very regular on my periods, and I have a feeling I may be one of those cases. He said it's important to see the movie the first day because of spoilers in that. Even if... God, she writes so bad. Spoilers in that. Even I end up having the baby... If I end up having the baby that day when he is watching the movie, at worst, he would arrive a few hours late and is not such a big deal. He says I'm being irrational and emotional because of being pregnant. I am upset because I feel deprioritized by him. Am I the asshole?
I'm going to say no.
Absolutely not.
Because,
dick.
Yeah, I mean... I don't want kids. I don't ever plan on having kids. But no, it's just like when you become a parent, it's like it's gonna sound cruel. Your life doesn't exist. You don't have a life. You don't have a life anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you want to go to a midnight showing? No, because you got a kid at home.
Right, that shit don't happen. We was talking about that last night, because, I mean, we don't have kids, but we have cats.
Right.
Kind of the same thing. And we went on vacation. You took care of the cats for the week.
Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We noticed, so we're in a couple cruising pages on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
There was this one couple, retired couple, they were doing a back-to-back cruise. Happens a lot, but not usually that long.
Uh-huh.
Ended up being a 34-day cruise they were doing.
Wow.
And I was like, that kind of sounds nice. Like, I would enjoy the hell out of that. And I was like, if we didn't have cats, like, I would definitely be like, let's go on one of those.
It sounds expensive.
I mean, so their first cruise was a 15-day cruise, which is a long cruise, but
Okay.
for our cruise that we went on, we paid just under $400 each
Okay.
for 5 days. So you talk, say doing that 5 times, you know, you're looking at $2,000 or so.
Okay, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, give or take.
Because I was thinking like that it would get to like the 5-figure range on the, or like close to the 5-figure range.
No, you're looking at thousands if anything, because cruises aren't that expensive, honestly.
Really?
I said we paid $800 for both of us to go on a cruise.
I was very disappointed that we didn't go on our Alaska cruise last year.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do one for the longest. I think you need to go on a regular cruise with us. I think you would have fun.
No, maybe.
I need somebody to watch the cats though.
But yeah, the OP, not the asshole.
No, not
You're
at all.
not being irrational because you're pregnant. Your
At least not
husband.
this time.
Your husband is just being immature.
Yeah, I mean, you could wait. The movie will be on like a
And then plus,
sketchy site in like 3 days.
well, just that and his excuse of I want to avoid spoilers. Just don't go on to social media.
Yeah, stay away from it. It's not that hard.
It really is not that hard. That's like, I don't know how I avoided it. Like I avoided spoilers for Pokemon Arceus
Right.
because like one of the guys in Discord was talking about how like, oh, I saw some of the leaks of like the new like forms of the different Pokemon. I don't like them. I was like, haven't seen them. Don't want to see them.
I didn't realize there was a new Batman coming out.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that it exists.
Yeah, it's just called The Batman.
Yeah, the Batman.
It's a 3-hour movie.
Isn't it gonna have
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. I was about to say this is the same movie that started out with Ben Affleck as Batman, but then he was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do it anymore."
Yeah, Robert Pattinson is Batman. Paul Dano is the Riddler.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell is Penguin.
I feel like that should be the other way around.
Ben Affleck's in it too.
What is he?
What does it say?
Dead?
Batman's parents.
Well, no, because he was supposed to be Batman. He was supposed to be Batman originally in the movie, and then like he backed out.
Maybe he worked on it with them.
Maybe. And I know, I believe Jeremy Irons is still playing Alfred, which I still kind of don't know how I feel about that.
Let me see. Yeah, Ben Affleck's the only one that has like nothing under his name.
Huh.
So he's probably just like a underwrite, kind of like helping out.
Oh wait, Andy Serkis is gonna be Alfred? Okay, that's...
Oh, Peter Sarsgaard's in there.
As Gil Coulson? Why does that name sound familiar?
Max Craver is just playing N. That's cool. Just the letter N.
The letter N.
It's great. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't get excited for DC movies.
I don't get
Anyway.
excited for movies in general, so...
Yeah,
I still want to see Spider-Man.
I have the first two.
No, I mean like the newest one.
Yeah. I have the first two, you talk about Homecoming and Far From Home?
Yeah.
I have them on Blu-ray, I just haven't watched them.
Yeah, I just haven't had
So
the time.
I was out at Walmart and I was like, oh wow, they got both of them on Blu-ray. Oh, $10?
Yeah, I'll get them. Eventually I'll watch them one year.
Yeah.
I just finished watching The Boys on Amazon.
How is that?
shit was funny. It was like really gruesome.
I've heard because like
It's
the
a movie, dude. Well, it's a show, but
the music video for Solway Firth by Slipknot has clips of the boys in it, like it was a collaboration thing.
it's like people dying or something.
Oh yeah, like yeah.
When people die in that movie, it's like a explosion of fucking blood. It's like a water hose of blood.
That's amazing.
Like one of the first scenes, like somebody gets killed, and like dude just like holding.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
And like it's just blood everywhere, and I'm like, dude.
Yeah,
It's a great show.
Like I saw a clip of that, and I was like, God damn.
Yeah, definitely. If you have Amazon Prime, I recommend watching it.
I might have to get Amazon Prime just to watch that. And what is that other show? It's animated. It's about superheroes. It has J.K. Simmons in it.
Oh, I don't know.
They made a meme out of it. You know, the think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the show.
That's the only thing I've watched on Amazon so far. I need to watch more stuff on there.
You should watch. I don't know if they still have it on there. Lore.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's called Lore. Yeah, it's based off a podcast of the same name, but they like did episodes of the podcast and like brought it to life on TV. It's really cool. Cause like
true crime or
no, it's like folklore and myths and
Okay.
stuff like that. Like one of the ones that I remember is they talk about Robert the doll, which was like supposedly a doll that would bring bad fortune upon you.
Right. So it's basically like Goosebumps, but adult.
Kinda, yeah. It's really cool to watch. The podcast is fun to listen to as well.
I meant to check that out. I've been listening to the Dateline podcast lately.
Really?
Dateline NBC has a podcast. It's basically just the show, but it's in podcast format. And it's been pretty good to listen to. Actually, Michael from Rooster Teeth, he was talking about it in one of their podcasts a lot, and I was like, oh, that sounds like, I'll check that out. Let's see what that is. And yeah, I've been listening to it.
I thought you were about to say they got Michael from Rooster Teeth on an episode of it. I was about to say, wait, what?
No, you can tell that they basically take the show, like the TV show, and just
they just
bring
convert
it over.
Okay.
What other podcasts do you listen to? Do you listen to any of them? I have a bunch.
I know you have a bunch. I don't have any. I don't really have any podcasts I listen to.
You can step your podcast game up.
I know.
There's some local podcasts around here that are really good.
There was one that I really want to try and get into, but it's just like so deep into it. Is a Critical Role.
I already knew you was gonna say Critical Role with was it Michael Mercer?
I don't.
I think that's his name.
I just know, like, I see people talking about Critical Role a lot on Twitter, and I'm like, maybe I'll get into it, and then, like...
I've watched clips of it, and I'm like, this shit's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
There's, if you're looking for D&D stuff, there's a really good one called Dungeons and Daddies.
Oh, I do remember you telling me about that one.
They wrapped up their first campaign not long ago, and they're starting on... It's like the same world, but now it's the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a whole new campaign where the kids are in charge now.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I have so many podcasts.
Yeah, I need to listen to more. I need to get caught up with lore.
That's all podcasts I listen to.
GG.
Include Dars down there. Yeah, that's all podcasts I listen to.
There was another one.
Even T-Pain has a podcast.
Of course
it's really good. He's a really good podcaster, dude.
I believe it.
Just like the shit that he gets into. Really, Dateline NBC. That voice was super.
So of course, like, since I listen to Reddit stories on fucking YouTube, most of my recommended podcasts on Spotify are Reddit podcasts.
Makes sense. You should check out the Judges podcast. That's where I started hearing about like the Am I the Asshole stuff.
Okay.
They're really funny. They're a real small podcast. That's like getting up there. We have some local ones there's one called the Hangover podcast. It's actually some people I know.
Huh.
They're based in Gretna.
Oh, I think I have listened to a couple of their...
Yeah, they're really good with TRTL and what they call him Turtle. But stuff like that. Yeah, they're really good. A lot of my friends have been on that podcast as well.
Oh, there's lore right there.
I'll have to check that one out.
There was another one that I started to listen to because they had actually adapted one of the campaigns into a comic, into a graphic novel. and I can't remember the name of it. And it sucks. I can't remember the name of it, but it was really funny.
Is it bad that I have 8 different Rooster Teeth podcasts?
No, it just shows that Rooster Teeth has too many podcasts.
But it's all different stuff. It's great.
I know it's all different stuff. I haven't.
Sometimes I just don't get. I'm just not in the mood to listen to music. Sometimes I just don't want a podcast.
I don't blame you.
You know, it's way better.
But I was just gonna say I haven't really watched or listened to anything Rooster Teeth in
a little while. I don't watch them as much as I used to.
I don't think a lot of people do.
Yeah, a lot of people stopped, but I still listen to their podcasts because they're still very good.
Mm-hmm. Actually, recently one of Ray's streams, he did a co-op stream with Jeremy and I think Michael.
Yeah, because they all stream a lot now. Jeremy, Michael, Trevor, even Trevor's girlfriend Jackie streams a lot. Gavin, I don't think Gavin streams.
It's probably because they know that Rooster Teeth is going down the toilet.
Yeah, well, Rooster Teeth's been going down the toilet since like 2012.
Yeah.
It's just a slow burn.
Yeah, and I mean, things with Ryan didn't help either.
Yeah.
That or Mika Burton.
That definitely didn't help any. They have some new people that's pretty good though.
I got tired of seeing a lot of the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah.
Like, you already know I'm not a big fan of Minecraft, and it got to the point where it's like, how much more shit can they do in Minecraft?
Yeah, there's always.
Or GTA 5. How much more shit can they do in GTA 5?
I think that's a problem with YouTube gaming in general though. Is there's just such a stagnant market right now. There's not much coming out.
There's not much coming out, and there hasn't been like another Among Us.
Yeah, not yet. We need another pandemic for that.
Oof. Don't say that.
But I feel like when GTA 6 does come out, there's going to be a lot of really new, good stuff again.
I'm sure.
I'm
just, like I said, with Rooster Teeth, I just got tired. It's like almost every day, it's like either Minecraft, GTA 5, or Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Right.
Or Gmod.
They haven't done too much Gmod lately.
Or like Gmod Murder or
Prop Hunt.
No, not Prop Hunt. Terrorist.
Oh yeah, Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Trouble in Terrorist Town.
Yeah.
Especially when they brought in like the different classes and stuff like that, which that was cool at first.
It's cool, but it's so hard to like keep track of. It's
it
like
really
Among
is.
Us now. Among Us has like classes and stuff too.
Oh god, really?
Yeah. It's like. What?
I almost thought about picking up Among Us for my PS5 just for the lulz.
I mean, it was a fun game. I streamed it a good bit when it came out. It was fun to play.
Yeah. And I'm sure there are still people playing it, although I do.
There's still a good bit of people.
Although I do remember one night I was playing with. Excuse me, sir. This is a Wendy's.
I wish it was. I'm hungry.
But shit, I lost my train of thought. There was the night you were streaming it and I was playing with you, and we were just having a hard time finding other players.
Yeah.
And I think we went on to like an Indian server.
Yeah, we had to switch to like an Indian server, and it was the only way to get people constantly.
Yeah.
Another problem is like people will join the game, and when they don't get imposter, they leave.
That's annoying.
Because they just want imposter. But now there's like a whole like XP system and levels and.
Jesus.
Yeah. I thought about picking it up just to see, but I'm like, do I really want to do that?
Yeah.
It's fun if you have people to play with. Like if we had a full 10-person group.
Oh god, that would be fun as hell.
I would enjoy the hell out of that, but I don't have anybody that plays anything, so.
I'm about to say, and I would ask like the people in like Crystals of the Universe, but like a lot of them are just like, probably not.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely need to find a way to get like a group of people to play some games together.
Yeah, they did a community night a couple weeks ago, I think it was, but it was in Mario Kart.
See, Mario Kart's great.
And then I know one night it wasn't really a community night, but it was like me, 2 of the mods, and one other person. We played Back 4 Blood for a couple hours.
It's also on Game Pass.
Well, we were all playing on different consoles.
Oh, it's cross-platform?
It's cross-platform, yeah.
Okay.
So, like, I was playing on PS5, the 2 mods were playing on PC, and the other guy was playing on Xbox One.
Okay. typical Discord mods.
Yeah.
I read a lot of stuff in that Discord. I don't ever post, but
Mm.
I mean that's kind of typical for me though.
Mm.
I don't post in a lot of places.
Yeah, one of our mods, he's a nice guy, but he's also, I feel like he's also very, bougie. Not bougie, but,
A little too fancy.
yeah. Or just, like, he's never satisfied with anything.
Oh, well. That sounds about right. Gotta love people like that.
Yeah. And it's just like, it seems like every time you're like, yeah, I'm he's never, like, leading up to the Nintendo Direct the other day, he's like, yeah, it's gonna suck. I'm like, you don't know that. And it's like, look, I'm cynical, but...
Yeah, you're a whole different level of cynical. Not you, him.
Oh. I was like...
I mean, oh.
Like I said, nice dude, though.
Yeah.
The fuck was that?
This building's breaking down. I don't know.
Should we end the podcast before the roof caves in?
I think it'd be cool to hear a roof cave in on the podcast. Oh, we going hour 15? Yeah, I guess we could.
We could go ahead and wrap it up.
Yeah. Well, good time.
This has been fun. I have to do it again in a month.
Hopefully sooner.
Hopefully sooner.
It's just so hard to get the time for both of us to sit down and do it.
It really is, and then of course, we had the one coworker go out on paternity leave, so you've been working extra shifts, I've been working extra shifts.
Yeah. We usually work like conflicting shifts, but that might change soon.
Yeah. And then we got a new guy starting
on the 1st.
On the 1st of March.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Yeah.
hopefully
We don't know yet.
Hopefully another person leaving.
Yeah. Couldn't get that lucky. But
I'm really surprised he hasn't quit yet.
just
Like,
wait on it.
I'm really just like surprised he hasn't just thrown his arms up and been like, fuck it, I quit.
I mean, he told his boss, "Fuck you, fire me."
Yeah.
So.
But anyway, this has been Geek Gumbo. Y'all have a good one.
Make sure to check out our socials.
Oh yeah.
Twitter. Possibly a TikTok coming soon.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
I've made a few TikTok videos that haven't done anything.
Okay, so possible TikTok. We're also on YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
And what is it called? We're on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah, we are on Apple Podcasts. I haven't got us up on Spotify yet. We are on Acast.
And
We're famous on
Acast.
Acast.
That's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah. So yeah, we're on those two for the time being.
So if you don't want to listen or watch on YouTube, there's plenty of other options.
Yeah, well, at least two.
Well, there's two other options. I say plenty of other options. There's two options.
Yeah, I'm working on getting them on everywhere. It's just a slow burn type thing. I was surprised I was able to get them on Apple so fast.
Yeah, that's
I thought it was going to take a little while, but
I was kind of surprised how quick you got it on there as well. That was very impressive.
So, when I do something, I almost do it good.
I'll say you do it great.
So yeah. Anyway, good?
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.